Mr. Jason Worthy, 15-year veteran of the fire service, newly promoted lieutenant. LT, what's your take on fitness in the fire service?
Man, fitness on the fire service for me is everything. We took an oath to serve our community, to show up ready to do the things that no one else can do, no one else has the equipment to do. And we took that oath, and I feel like we should take it serious. Fitness is what allows us to do more, to go longer, to reach the depths of the structure that an unfit person would not be able to. I started my fitness journey in the fire service, and I was the unmotivated guy when I got in the fire service. I was an ex-athlete and had recovered from injuries in high school, and for me, fitness was over with that. And it was really because I misunderstood the fire service. Though I was around the fire service my whole life, understanding what the work of the fire service was, I don't know that I ever really fully grasped until the fire academy. And I had a really good PT group in my fire academy, and it had me fired up. But then, comfort gets us all, and I got on shift, and we were big eaters and not big movers. And when I first got in, fitness across the country in the fire service, at least from my aspect, wasn't huge. So you didn't see a lot of people that were working out in gear or doing anything outside of just some simple fire training that we were required to do. So of course I packed on weight, and I wanted to be more fit just in my personal life. What I noticed though was as I became more fit, everything on the fire ground got easier. I was able to throw more ladders. I was able to drag people easier or push hose easier. And that was kind of when the light bulb clicked. And I said, the fitter I am, the more work that I get to do. And let's just be honest, the one of us who love the fire service love to do work. I mean, we love the work that we do. I sit at work waiting on a job just so that I can go get to put into practice the skills that I've obtained. And if I'm not fit and ready, then it's pointless for me to go. So that's kind of when fitness in the fire service clicked for me. And then I started with kind of a general fitness approach, just lifting some weights, doing some cardio. And the more I dove into it, and the more I've met people across the fire service, I got more and more into doing fitness from a functional standpoint and doing fitness in our turnout year, which I think is huge. I think that you can take an extremely fit person. I followed CrossFit, had a buddy who was in the CrossFit, went to CrossFit Games in 2019. And you can take that level of athlete and put them in gear, and it completely changes what they can and can't do. It's humbling. I had the opportunity to do that with some elite level people, and it really changes the game. So if we're not training in our gear, then we're putting ourselves at a huge disadvantage. We're not learning what our bodies are truly capable of, because saying, hey, I'm capable of doing this workout in X amount of time means something totally different than I'm able to do this much work on the fire ground, in my gear, breathing air. So yeah, that was huge for me. And it's something that I try to incorporate often now. I feel like the more comfortable we are in our gear, both with movement and flexibility and mobility, and the stronger and fitter we are in our gear, we're only helping ourselves and the people we serve. Yeah, that's my take on fitness in the fire service.
Amen. Thank you.
Absolutely, man.